Well, hello, my friend. I'm your host, Conny Graf. Thank you for joining me today and allowing me back into your ears. As a fractional CFO and coach, I'm blending Swiss precision with strategy, soulful guidance, and astrology to help you align your finances, system, and self. It's this time again, maybe you heard it already, another Mercury retrograde, most likely filled with tech glitches, travel delays, and misunderstandings in communication is upon us. I sure had my share of tech glitches already. But if you have listened to the podcast for a while, you know there are a lot of great things about this time too, especially for moving from chaos to peace. Mercury rules communication, systems, and commerce. Basically everything that keeps our business running. And when it appears to move backwards, it might seem like creating a lot of chaos. But what it's actually doing is showing us our blind spot and our weak spots in our business. I look at it as a review circle, a chance to slow down, check what's working and what's not working, and notice what needs refinement before I can move forward again. This time around, as of today, if you listen to this episode right when it comes out on November 10th, Mercury begins its backward move in Sagittarius, the sign of big picture, and then it backs into Scorpio, the sign of death and transformation, later next week. That combination is tailor-made for reflections around vision and finances. I see it as a cosmic CEO and CFO moment for all of us. A 3-week pause to review, realign, and prepare for a profitable 2026. And here is how I would go about it. In fact, this is how I personally will go about it. So again, the first part of the 3-week review cycle, Mercury is going backwards in Sagittarius from November 9 to 18. And the theme here is revisit our vision. Sagittarius is the sign of big picture thinking, belief systems, and expansion. Sagittarius energy is bold, visionary, and future-focused. It's a fire sign. It wants to explore possibilities and ask the deeper why behind what we do. So these days are about big picture reflection, freedom, focusing on our ideas, beliefs, and choosing our own paths forward. This means, rather than only rushing to close out 2025 as profitable and successful as possible, this is our ideal moment to zoom out and review our business vision, the big picture vision, and the why behind we have our business in the first place. Sagittarius wants us to dream big. It wants freedom and growth. But it can get carried away chasing too many bright ideas. So when you dream big, do it with wise eyes. So what I will do is, I will ask myself the following questions. Does the current direction still feel true and aligned with my vision and my goals? Am I still inspired by the why behind my offers, or is something ready to be let go? Where do I want my business, my revenue, and profit to be by the end of 2026? Are my current offers and pricing aligned with that 2026 goal and my bigger vision? Does my spending reflect the goal and vision, or have I drifted off course? Do I spend too much in the wrong places? Have I been saying yes to things that scatter my focus or dilute my message? This is my strategic pause and planning part of this Mercury audit, a time to revisit my vision, my values, and the way I define success, reconnecting with the long-term vision before diving into the details and numbers later. And here's the practical piece of this. When you reconnect with your long-term vision, you automatically see which financial structures need to shift. Because peace and profit begins with clarity of direction, and this is the lighthouse. Sagittarius is the lighthouse that guides you around the rocky cliffs and to the destination you want to go to. Then in the next phase, when Mercury slides back into Scorpio, we'll move from vision to verification, turning these insights we just gained during this review into financial clarity. The Scorpio phase of the retrograde from November 19 to 29 asks us then to go deeper into the numbers. The focus really turns from outer broad vision to inner deep clarity. Scorpio governs transformation, death, and shared resources. So it asks us to look honestly at the places that feel heavy, hidden, or that we avoid. So we'll focus on uncovering the truth, addressing problems, finances, and debt head on to see what transformation is required. It's where we look at the financial reality required to support that vision that we have for 2026 and beyond. This is the time to review and reconnect with our financial foundation, to look at our numbers with honesty. I suggest you pull up your financial reports, your current profit and loss statement, your revenue tracker, your expense sheet. Whatever you use to track your finances, and you start evaluating. Are you spending and earning aligned with your current values and goals? Do you know where your money is going? Is every dollar allocated intentionally? Where are you profitable and where are you leaking money and also energy? This, of course, is not something we only do during Mercury retrograde, but ideally on a regular basis, depending on the size of your business, daily, weekly, or bi-weekly. The practice of looking at our finances, reviewing income, tracking expenses, and understanding what our numbers are telling us about our business isn't busy work we can outsource. It's how we get to know our money. It's how we make strategic decisions aligned with our vision and goals. And it's also how we get to know ourselves better. And when we know our money, we build up our confidence and our clarity. That's what creates peace and profit, timely awareness of our financial status. So use the days Mercury travels backwards in Scorpio, that's November 19 to 29, to reconcile your books, close unfinished business, unfinished contracts, open invoices, cancel subscription if you need to because you don't use them anymore, review your pricing and payment systems, and check what your offers and check that your offers are still feeling energetically and also financially sustainable and aligned with your goals, your vision, and how you want to show up in the world. So use this cycle to clean up what's outdated, renegotiate where needed, and make space for financial systems that feel easeful and true to you. And it's not the time to push new projects or making big commitments. Instead, it's about integrating and preparing for 2026. Together, Sagittarius and Scorpio form the bridge between vision and value. And when we finish this retrograde audit, when we really do this work, we will know where we are now, where we want to go, and what resources will get us there in 2026 and beyond. So between now and Mercury turning direct on November 29, oh my God, can't speak anymore, huh? November 29, schedule time each week for reflection, as I have outlined to you here in this episode. The first days, November 9 to 18, when Mercury backtracks in Sagittarius, review your business, your vision, your direction, and your goals for 2026 and beyond. Then, the days between November 19 and 29, when Mercury backtracks in Scorpio, review and dive deep into your numbers, your systems, and your money flow. And then, when Mercury goes direct on November 29, you have a clear foundation, understanding, and roadmap, and a calm mind to take strategic actions the rest of this year and in the new year. So as I've said in all my previous episodes, Mercury Retrograde isn't a setback. It's a scheduled system check and review cycle. It invites us to pause, realign our beliefs with our business model, and to ensure our money is really flowing in ways that support both peace and profit. So this cycle, please don't hide from your spreadsheets. Pour yourself a cup of coffee, light a candle, whatever it takes, and get really curious. And if you'd like help with this, if your finances feel foggy, disorganized, or neglected, you can bring your chaos to me. Schedule a complimentary 30-minute call. During these 30 minutes, I'm going to take a quick but focused look at your financial systems, money mindset, and overall business clarity. I will tell you where I think you're missing out on more peace and profits. And I'm going to tell you exactly what I suggest you do as your next step. You walk away with a clearer picture of what's holding you back, one mindset shift to feel more organized, confident, and in control of your finances, and one actionable step to bring more order and insight to your money. And if it feels aligned, we'll talk about how a fractional CFO like me can support you short-term or long-term, so you don't have to face your finances alone anymore. You can book your Chaos to Peace audit and take the first step towards more peace of mind in the link in the show notes or on my website. Okay, my friend, that was it for this week. Thank you for listening all the way to the end and being a supporter of the podcast. I hope you have not many setbacks during the Mercury retrograde, not many tech issues, and not many communication issues, right? Or travel delays, or whatever Mercury's shenanigans are. Instead, you can review and re-envision your life and your business. Have a beautiful and amazing week. Talk to you next time. Take good care and be safe. Bye for now.